What is up, my awesome, possum, fabulous bitches out there? I am back, and I know what you're going to say. Why the hell do we have another winter storm on our hands? Really, it is finally spring, or at least the calendar says it's spring, and now we got another bloody freaking winter storm to deal with. However, the good news is that the storm is actually going to be well off the coast, and it won't really impact a lot of the mid-Atlantic and northeast. It's just going to be pretty much the coastal areas of extreme southern New England and down east Maine and parts of the other places from New Jersey down to the Outer Banks with minor beach erosion possible. So let's take this step by step. So we have a disturbance up here in the Midwest. It's going to be dropping down, and we have another area of low pressure here in the Gulf of Mexico. It's going to be moving eastward, and tomorrow afternoon, both of them are going to combine, basically, and merge into one storm, and that's where we're going to see, obviously, the storm develop and everything right off of pretty much the North Carolina coast sometime tomorrow afternoon. Now, a lot of energy from the upper storm system pretty much is going to kick or help boost pretty much the storm to pretty much explode and really energize over the next 24 to 36 hours as it accelerates north along the Atlantic coast. And basically, right now, we have an area of low pressure. It's about 1,000 and probably 6-7 millibars, which is a pretty weak kind of storm, considering that a lot of tropical storms and hurricanes have pressures below like 990, 980 and everything. So an area of low pressure about 1,006 millibars is kind of like a weak storm. However, within 24 hours, it's expected to drop about 47 millibars, and that is some rapid intensification, folks, in terms of pretty much just intensifying over 24 hours. Usually, tropical storms take a couple of days to do that and everything, so this is going to pretty much just bomb out right off of the New England coast and everything. And obviously, with a very tight circulation, we're going to get a lot of wind accompanied with this storm on the backside, obviously. Blizzard watches are up for pretty much the Cape, down east Maine, parts of southern Massachusetts and everything. I think parts of maybe Long Island and Rhode Island and everything. Basically, wind gusts anywhere east and southeast of Boston, along the Cape and everything, and out toward Martha Vineyard and Nantucket. Gusts over 50, 60, maybe 70 miles per hour. Pretty much this is going into Wednesday morning as the low tracks northward from tomorrow afternoon into Wednesday afternoon. And then we are going to have quite a lot of snow if you live out on the Cape, anywhere from pretty much Provincetown all the way over into probably Taunton, Mass. Expect to see a foot of snow or more. So it's going to be a really big dose of snow. Even though it's confined to just a small area, we are expected to see 12 to 18 inches if you are out on the Cape and everything, in extremely windy conditions. Again, gusts probably up to 60 or more miles per hour. Down east Maine, pretty much north of Portland and east of Bangor, you're going to see probably about 8 to 10 inches with this storm, and then some other scattered amounts, probably about 3 to 5 for the Boston, Providence, and Portland areas and everything. Pretty much down for the rest of the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic, anywhere from New York City down to D.C. Expect a general 1 to 3 inches with this storm and everything. Earlier indications were we're going to have a major blizzard, and other models were saying we're going to get nothing. We are going to see some snow, so places in D.C. you're going to wake up to snow falling tomorrow morning, most likely. Going into New England, however, it's only going to be a general 1 to 3 inches and everything. Not as windy for D.C. going up into New York City and everything. It's pretty much places north and east when you get on the Cape. We are going to have some pretty much significant or moderate to significant beach erosion for parts of New England. However, if you live on the New Jersey coastline going down to the Outer Banks, expect some, 5 to 10 foot seas and some minor beach erosion. So nothing significant, mainly because the storm isn't really going to bomb out until Wednesday morning when it gets off of the New England coastline. It's still going to be kind of a weak to moderate storm as it tracks along the mid-Atlantic coastline and everything in the New Jersey coastline. So not a whole lot of beach erosion if you live along those places, but definitely watch out if you live out, obviously, on the Cape in Massachusetts. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is our latest winter storm. I don't think it's named. I don't think they're going to name it, mainly because it's not going to impact as many people as they originally thought or anything. After that, we are going to have 1 day of cold weather, and then we are going to have temperatures pretty much come back up to about seasonable for most locations in the Mid-Atlantic, Northeast, and even places in the Southeast, finally again. So if you are planning to do some spring gardening, especially around the Southeast, expect to do that. You can start doing that again probably this upcoming weekend and everything. And then I didn't really look at the rest of the weather across the nation. Yeah, so I'll be coming back with another video and everything. I think the West is fine. I don't know if the West is fine. I know there's a big landslide in Arlington, Washington. Prayers and hearts go out for the families affected by those. Apparently there's like 100 people still unaccounted for and everything. It was a massive, massive landslide. You can obviously check it out on the internet if you want to, but that's what I have been also looking at and everything. Just horrible landslide in Arlington, Washington. It's about 55 miles just north of Seattle, if you're wondering anything. But other than that, I don't think a lot of other weather players are going on in the country at the moment, except for that thing. The nasty thing needs to stay way over off the coast. And I'm done with snow. It is springtime. It's pretty much April. The flowers should be coming out, and we're just starting to get our daffodils here in DC popping out and everything. The National Cherry Blossom Festival video will be up on the right-hand side here. Just go ahead and click that for a link. And until next time, folks, remember to keep your eye to the sky. Oh, and the other thing is that my Skittles challenge, which I'm doing with my friend Zoe, we are planning to shoot it on Wednesday. I don't know if we'll post it up on Wednesday or Thursday yet, but it will be up hopefully this week. So tune back in this week for that video, hopefully, if all goes well on Wednesday. Hopefully I don't get called into work, or if I just say late at school. But anyways, enough of me rambling on. Have a great evening, folks.